The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks, October 28 to November 8, reveal that Brooke Logan will have a lot to say after finding Hope Logan and Carter Walton on the verge of some desk passion. During the week of October 28 November 1, Brooke will grill Hope about her latest romantic development, and she'll no doubt question Carter's motives when it comes to supporting her daughter's line. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester will take matters into her own hands when it comes to grabbing her own chance at success. Steffy Forrester tried to pump the brakes on Ivy's dreams, but Ivy won't give up. We'll see Ivy take her jewelry line proposal to Ridge Forrester, who may grant Ivy's wish, especially with Electra Forrester and Eric Forrester in her corner. Back with Brooke, she'll hurl serious Steffy-related accusations during a confrontation with Ridge. Brooke may argue that Carter is right about Steffy's personal issues getting in the way and accuse her of plotting Hope's misery. Later, Ridge will meet up with Taylor Hayes, who'll have some news regarding her broken heart syndrome. It sounds like Taylor may receive some lab results from Dr. Grace Buckingham, so stay tuned to see if she'll give Ridge positive updates. Back with Hope, B&B spoilers say she'll make a huge mistake during a showdown with Steffy. Things will get out of hand as Steffy confronts Hope over Carter's support for her line. Steffy may eventually put the puzzle pieces together on Hope and Carter's romance. That may be the last straw after all Carter's gutsy behavior lately, which has certainly riled Steffy up. Carter will spend some time at Il Giardino with Deacon Sharp and Sheila Sharp, so he'll have a chance to see Sheila's witch costume and sample her tasty Halloween creations. Carter will also make some predictions about Hope and the amazing things he plans to help her achieve, but Steffy's about to strike back. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy will let rage take over as she puts her Forrester power to good use. We'll see Steffy make a shocking move as co-CEO that causes chaos, and Ridge will shock everyone just as much by going along with it. Will Steffy remove Carter from his CEO spot? Will Carter learn he's fired or at least demoted at Forrester Creations? If Carter's out, Hope's line could be canceled just as fast. It's not looking like there's much hope for either of their futures professionally, but Hope and Carter's romantic chances could remain intact. During the week of November 4 to 8, fans will see the fallout of Steffy's bold move and Ridge's backup. Brooke may throw a hissy fit and drive Ridge even further into Taylor's arms. As for Carter and Hope, they may finally surrender to temptation once they drown out all the distractions. Hope and Carter might vow not to let Steffy get them down despite how bleak things look. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring plenty of excitement, so stay tuned. CDL will have other terrific B&B spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your favorite hotspot. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Get ready for a week filled with shocking twists and emotional confrontations in the bold and the beautiful. As the storylines heat up, expect major developments involving the Forrester and Logan families. Here's what's coming up. Monday, October 28. Hope takes control. Hope Logan makes a bold move to assert her vision for Hope for the future, shocking Steffy with her decision to shut down the line before any further changes can be made. Steffy's reaction. Steffy struggles to process Hope's unexpected announcement and starts to question her own plans for the future of Forrester Creations. Tuesday, October 29. Family tensions rise. The confrontation between Hope and Steffy escalates, leading to an emotional showdown as both women defend their positions and passions for the fashion line. Ridge caught in the middle. Ridge Forrester finds himself torn between his daughters as he tries to mediate the escalating conflict, leading to unexpected revelations about their futures. Wednesday, October 30. Eric's surprise. Eric Forrester receives shocking news that shakes the foundation of Forrester Creations. He must decide how to handle the changes affecting the family business. Romantic tensions. Meanwhile, romantic sparks fly between two characters as they seek solace amid the chaos, leading to a passionate encounter that could complicate existing relationships. Thursday, October 31. A Halloween twist. The Forrester family hosts a Halloween gathering, but the festivities are disrupted by unexpected visitors. Secrets and surprises are revealed, leaving everyone reeling. New alliances form. As alliances shift, unexpected partnerships emerge, hinting at potential changes in power dynamics at Forrester Creations. Friday, November 1. Consequences unfold. The fallout from the week's events comes to a head as characters confront the consequences of their actions, leading to pivotal decisions that could alter their paths. Cliffhanger moment. The week ends on a dramatic cliffhanger that leaves viewers eager for more, setting the stage for upcoming story arcs. This week promises to be a roller coaster ride of emotions, conflicts, and revelations in the world of the bold and the beautiful. Don't miss a moment as the drama unfolds. The upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on October 28, 2024, promises a whirlwind of emotions, tensions, and unexpected revelations that will set the stage for more drama at Forrester Creations and beyond. Here's a sneak peek at what's in store. Eric's shocking revelation. Eric Forrester has been hiding secrets from his family, and this episode sees him finally breaking his silence. After much deliberation, Eric decides to reveal a major decision that leaves his loved ones stunned. His choice impacts the Forrester family dynamics and could threaten his once strong relationship with Ridge, pushing the father-son duo toward an emotional confrontation. Eric's decision will force those around him to choose sides, and some alliances may be tested. Ridge's unlikely ally. Ridge finds himself facing tension with Eric, but unexpectedly forms a bond with someone who might be the key to helping him deal with Eric's bold decision. This new alliance could serve as a powerful force in Ridge's efforts to retain control at Forrester Creations. However, trusting this new ally might be riskier than Ridge realizes, especially with other players maneuvering for power. Hope and Thomas at a crossroads. After weeks of hints and emotional back and forth, Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester confront the status of their relationship. With lingering feelings and unresolved issues, they face a critical moment that could push them to finally address their romantic tension or set boundaries that will forever alter their connection. As they meet, Hope feels torn, while Thomas opens up in a way she hasn't seen before, leaving her questioning her own feelings. Steffy's unexpected visitor. Steffy Forrester is surprised when a mysterious visitor arrives, bringing news that could complicate her plans. With her recent focus on rebuilding her life and prioritizing her family, this unexpected encounter threatens to throw her off balance. As she navigates the surprise, Steffy must decide whether to let this person into her life or protect herself from the potential chaos they may bring. Brooke and Deacon's heated exchange. Brooke Logan and Deacon Sharp cross paths, leading to an intense and emotional conversation. Brooke makes it clear where her loyalty lies, yet Deacon isn't ready to back down, especially when it comes to his daughter, Hope. As emotions flare, their conversation exposes deep-seated feelings and lingering resentments that neither seems willing to let go of. This episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on October 28 will bring suspense, emotional confrontations, and new developments that keep fans glued to the screen. With relationships at stake and power plays in full swing, Monday's episode is packed with moments that will leave viewers eager for what's to come. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers update for Monday, October 28, reveals that there will be more debates among the Forresters regarding Carter Walton's pitch. Although Carter made some great points and amazing predictions about the company's future, he's asking a lot from Steffy Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Eric Forrester. Forrester Creations could become an international luxury conglomerate like no other if Carter's plan goes well. However, it'll require a mountain of loans and investments, so it could sink Forrester fast if the plan fails instead. Eric, Ridge, and Steffy will mull over what's best for the family's business, so they'll discuss the pros and cons of creating this major luxury umbrella like Carter wants. Of course, Carter wants something else that's landed him in quite a predicament over in the design office. Hope Logan decided she was ready to take a sizzling leap with Carter, so they started peeling off clothing for a desk romp. Carter and Hope should know by now that you should always lock the door before you start stripping down. Hope and Carter missed that step, so now Brooke Logan is gaping at the shocking scene in front of her. Carter and Hope will scramble to explain on Monday's B&B episode, so they may admit whatever they share is still new and not exactly nailed down yet. Brooke will probably quiz Carter about his support for Hope for the future and wonder if this was the only reason for it. Was it all an effort to get Hope to hook up? Carter may deny that while Hope defends him, since there are genuine sparks between them. Hope and Carter could be gearing up for a real relationship, but that news could worry Brooke too. Brooke may deliver a warning and argue that it'll be disastrous if Steffy gets updates on Hope and Carter's more than friendly turning point. Although Brooke may promise to keep this romance under wraps, she may advise against more office romps and push Hope as well as Carter to be more careful. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke will have another reason to fret over Hope and her wild behavior, so stay tuned. CVL's where you want to be for exciting bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your go-to B&B source. In an unexpected power play, Hope Logan takes matters into her own hands as she decides to shut down the Hope for the Future line, catching Steffy Forrester completely off guard. This bold move promises to send shockwaves through Forrester Creations, leading to major confrontations and potentially reshaping the company's dynamics. Hope's drastic decision. After facing numerous setbacks with HFTF, Hope makes the tough choice to close the line before Steffy, who had been eyeing changes, can make her own move. This decision showcases a new side of Hope, one that's more assertive and willing to protect her vision, even if it means letting go of her project on her own terms. Her preemptive choice leaves Steffy stunned, especially since Hope's actions were unanticipated and decisive. Steffy's response. For Steffy, Hope's decision is a blow to her own plans. She was already strategizing about the future of HFTF and how it might better align with Forrester's goals. With Hope taking the initiative, Steffy feels her authority was sidestepped, setting the stage for heightened tension between the two women. Steffy may view this as a challenge to her leadership and could respond by asserting her position in an even stronger way. What this means for Forrester Creations. Hope's shutdown of HFTF has significant implications for Forrester Creations, affecting everything from production to design to public image. As the company grapples with the changes, both Hope and Steffy may find themselves at odds over the direction Forrester should take next. Meanwhile, other family members like Ridge and Eric will likely have their own opinions, possibly creating rifts within the Forrester clan. Hope's new path forward. Without HFTF, Hope will be left to redefine her role at Forrester. This could lead her down a new professional path, or perhaps even open the door for a fresh storyline involving personal growth, partnerships, or new ventures outside of Forrester Creations. Either way, this turning point will challenge her to consider what she truly wants and how she plans to achieve it. This week's bold and the beautiful episode will be packed with tension, power moves, and the fallout from Hope's big decision, keeping fans guessing about what's next for the Logan and Forrester families. The bold and the beautiful November sweeps kicks off next week, and Steffy Forrester may be a target of firing at the hands of Eric Forrester if her enemies get their way. Steffy rubbed Carter Walton the wrong way, and this makes him rage about her. He talked to Hope Logan, and she said Carter should be the one running the company. And let's be clear, it's not Logan Creations or Walton Creations, it's Forrester Creations. And yes, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., Steffy, Thomas Forrester, and R.G. Forrester are all Maroons by blood. But Ridge was raised a Forrester. So Eric Forrester feels Ridge and all his kids are Forresters too on Bold and the Beautiful. But there is a clear line drawn in the sand between the Logans and the Forresters. Carter and Will Spencer are on the Logan side. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Hope, Carter, and Ivy Forrester want all of them on one side, and Steffy alone on the other. That's how it stands on B&B now. The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy Forrester clashes with Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Recently on Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy told Ridge that Carter is out of control, and she wants to put less money into Hope for the future or go ahead and cut it. And him bringing in Ivy and Electra Forrester to pitch a new business concept was too much. Plus, he didn't check with her first. Ridge may make excuses for Carter, but Steffy feels steamrolling your boss is not what's best for the company. Carter alleges that Steffy's letting personal issues drive her business decisions. But she allowed Brooke's bedroom to continue without a fight, and that's despite personal issues with her ex-stepmother. And she gave Hope lots more time and leeway for HFTF. The real issue is that Carter and Ivy blindsided Steffy with a new business concept. So who could wind up fired over this battle on Bold and the Beautiful? Ivy went to Eric, and she griped that Steffy doesn't want her around. She told her uncle that his CEO rejected Carter's idea to bring in her jewelry line. Carter also made his big House of Forrester pitch to the entire executive team. Even after Steffy shut him down once, he tried again with Ridge in the room, Steffy glaring and Hope cheering him on. B&B. Will Steffy fire Carter, Hope, and Ivy amidst Forrester Creations' power struggle? Forrester Creations' internal politics are complicated. Eric and Steffy each own 37.5% of the shares, Ridge owned 20%, and Thomas owned 5%. So if Ridge stays out of the drama, Steffy and Thomas could potentially outvote Eric, and they could fire Carter, Hope, and reject Ivy's jewelry line. But if Ridge sides with Eric and the Logans, they could push Steffy out of her CEO position, and this would cause a shake-up and launch the House of Forrester concept on B&B. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint Steffy probably won't let Carter get away with his disrespect. She may want to fire him already. But once she finds out about his secret romance with Hope, Steffy will double down. Bringing in the jewelry line could be a good idea, but the way Carter and Ivy approached Steffy was a disaster. The Forresters and Logans need to come together as a family, but it seems both sides are not giving in. Will Carter wind up fired along with Hope, or will someone talk Eric into firing Steffy from her current role as co-CDO, if not from the company altogether? This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Steffy Forrester will shock everyone at Forrester Creations and axe Hope for the future. All hell is about to break loose at the fashion house, and Ridge Forrester is forced to make a life-changing decision. Here's what's coming up next on B&B, soap spoilers ahead. The Bold and Beautiful spoilers, the end of Hope for the future. Steffy Forrester agreed to give Hope for the future one more chance to get the sales up. Hope Logan and Zendi Forrester have big plans for the brand. Carter Walton made an impressive pitch in the boardroom, but despite everyone's efforts, Bold and Beautiful spoilers say Steffy will still kill Hope Logan's line, and she will have her father's support. The Bold and the Beautiful viewers know that Steffy agreed to give them more time, but somehow Carter's pitch at Forrester inspires her to axe Hope for the future now rather than later. What an epic backfire! When Queen Steffy makes her unexpected announcement, all eyes will be on her father, Ridge Forrester. B&B spoilers, Ridge Forrester's final choice. According to B&B spoilers, Ridge will be forced to make an impossible decision. Ultimately, he will support his daughter, despite the fact that he may not agree with her. Taylor Hayes' broken heart syndrome is also probably in the back of his mind. He can't go to war with their daughter right now. It could literally kill Taylor. Brooke Logan will be devastated that Ridge betrayed her and took Steffy's side and shut down hope for the future. The line is her daughter's livelihood, and Ridge knows how hard she has worked over the years to build it. Brooke will most likely dump Ridge and send him packing by the end of the week. Do you think Ridge made the right decision? Do you feel bad for Hope? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to check Celebrating the Soaps Daily for more bold and beautiful recaps and spoilers. In the latest The Bold and the Beautiful preview for October 28, November 1, it may be the end of hope for the future. Watch the new promo below for what happens next week. Ivy and Elektra returned last week, and Elektra made one heck of a first impression on Will. The duo then pitched bringing back the jewelry line, which was once very successful. However, with Hope for the future not performing well, Ridge worried it could be a gamble. Coming up at Forrester Creations, Ridge stands by Eric as his father praises Ivy and Elektra as two beautiful young designers and announces, "This is how you build a legacy." Last week, Hope and Carter came close to making love, but wanting to take things slow, she put on the brakes. She also asked him to keep their relationship a secret. That didn't last long, as by week's end, Brooke walked in on Hope and Carter steaming things up in the office. Next week, at Il Giardino, Carter tells Deacon, "There are great things ahead at Forrester, and I expect Hope to be a part of it. Don't count your chickens before they've hatched, Carter." Hope's line started receiving canceled orders, and Steffy felt it was time to drop it. However, Ridge stated that Carter believed in Hope for the future, so they should give it and Hope a chance. Steffy just couldn't shake the feeling there was more to Carter's sudden support of Hope. Next week, in the design office, Steffy confronts Hope, saying it's just not making any sense. Hope asks her, "What?" Steffy responds, "Carter's sudden defense of you and your line. If Steffy learns the truth, both Carter and Hope could be out on their behinds." The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of October 28, 2024, indicate that Carter Walton connects with Deacon Sharp. Shayla Carter Sharp brews up some tricks in a witchy cauldron. Ivy Forrester and Elektra Forrester celebrate a win at Forrester Creations. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan scrambles. B&B spoilers for the week of October 28 reveal that fans will see the aftermath of Hope Logan and Carter getting busted. After Carter and Hope put their clothes back on, Brooke Logan will demand answers. Hope might ask Brooke to keep her romance with Carter a secret. However, that could put Brooke in a tough position with Ridge Forrester. B&B spoilers, Deacon Sharp connects. During the week of October 28, a preview clip shows Carter chatting up Deacon at Il Giardino. Sitting at the bar, Carter tells Deacon that there's something exciting coming up at Forrester Creations. Carter also tells Deacon that he wants Hope to be a part of it. Then, a sneak peek photo shows Carter talking at the bar with both Deacon and Sheila. The reformed she-villain is dressed in a witch Halloween costume, a very racy one too. Then, a picture featured Sheila in her Halloween costume, who is peering over a boiling cauldron. Another photo features Carter, who is standing in the middle of the restaurant with Deacon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's confrontation. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of October 28 reveal that Steffy Forrester Finnegan confronts Hope. Standing in Hope's office, Steffy tells her rival that she knows what's going on with Carter. Hope plays innocent and asks Steffy to clarify. It seems Steffy might realize that Carter is lusting after Hope. B&B spoilers, week of October 28, 2024. Next week, Fans can also expect Liam Spencer to continue pining after Hope. Liam told Will Spencer he wasn't giving up on Hope. Will also encouraged his big brother to say less and do more regarding Hope. So will Liam make another grand gesture, or will he learn about Kopi? Over at Forrester Creations, Ridge and Eric Forrester meet with Ivy and Electra. Ridge smiles as Eric gushes about the two beautiful designers. As Electra and Ivy gush and hug each other, Eric says, "This is how you build a legacy." Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of October 28, 2024? The bold and the beautiful spoilers update for Monday, October 28, reveals that there will be more debates among the Forresters regarding Carter Walton's pitch. Although Carter made some great points and amazing predictions about the company's future, he's asking a lot from Steffy Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Eric Forrester. Forrester Creations could become an international luxury conglomerate like no other if Carter's plan goes well. However, it'll require a mountain of loans and investments, so it could sink Forrester fast if the plan fails instead. Eric, Ridge, and Steffy will mull over what's best for the family's business. So they'll discuss the pros and cons of creating this major luxury umbrella like Carter wants. Of course, Carter wants something else that's landed him in quite a predicament over in the design office. Hope Logan decided she was ready to take a sizzling leap with Carter, so they started peeling off clothing for a desk romp. Carter and Hope should know by now that you should always lock the door before you start stripping down. Hope and Carter missed that step, so now Brooke Logan is gaping at the shocking scene in front of her. Carter and Hope will scramble to explain on Monday's B&B episode, so they may admit whatever they share is still new and not exactly nailed down yet. Brooke will probably quiz Carter about his support for Hope for the future and wonder if this was the only reason for it. Was it all an effort to get Hope to hook up? Carter may deny that while Hope defends him since there are genuine sparks between them. Hope and Carter could be gearing up for a real relationship, but that news could worry Brooke too. Brooke may deliver a warning and argue that it'll be disastrous if Steffy gets updates on Hope and Carter's more than friendly turning point. Although Brooke may promise to keep this romance under wraps, she may advise against more office romps and push Hope as well as Carter to be more careful. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke will have another reason to fret over Hope and her wild behavior, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks, October 28 to November 8, reveal that Brooke Logan will have a lot to say after finding Hope Logan and Carter Walton on the verge of some desk passion. During the week of October 28 November 1, Brooke will grill Hope about her latest romantic development, and she'll no doubt question Carter's motives when it comes to supporting her daughter's line. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester will take matters into her own hands when it comes to grabbing her own chance at success. Steffy Forrester tried to pump the brakes on Ivy's dreams, but Ivy won't give up. We'll see Ivy take her jewelry line proposal to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., who may grant Ivy's wish, especially with Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, in her corner. Back with Brooke, she'll hurl serious Steffy-related accusations during a confrontation with Ridge. Brooke may argue that Carter is right about Steffy's personal issues getting in the way and accuse her of plotting Hope's misery. Advertisement. Later, Ridge will meet up with Taylor Hayes, who'll have some news regarding her broken heart syndrome. It sounds like Taylor may receive some lab results from Dr. Grace Buckingham, so stay tuned to see if she'll give Ridge positive updates. Back with Hope, B&B spoilers say she'll make a huge mistake during a showdown with Steffy. Things will get out of hand as Steffy confronts Hope over Carter's support for her line. Steffy may eventually put the puzzle pieces together on Hope and Carter's romance. That may be the last straw after all Carter's gutsy behavior lately, which has certainly riled Steffy up. Carter will spend some time at Il Giardino with Deacon Sharp and Sheila Sharp. so he'll have a chance to see Sheila's witch costume and sample her tasty Halloween creations. Carter will also make some predictions about Hope and the amazing things he plans to help her achieve, but Steffy's about to strike back. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy will let rage take over as she puts her Forrester power to good use. We'll see Steffy make a shocking move as co-CEO that causes chaos, and Ridge will shock everyone just as much by going along with it. Will Steffy remove Carter from his CEO spot? Will Carter learn he's fired or at least demoted at Forrester Creations? If Carter's out, Hope's line could be canceled just as fast. It's not looking like there's much hope for either of their futures professionally, but Hope and Carter's romantic chances could remain intact. During the week of November 4 to 8, fans will see the fallout of Steffy's bold move and Ridge's backup. Brooke may throw a hissy fit and drive Ridge even further into Taylor's arms. As for Carter and Hope, they may finally surrender to temptation once they drown out all the distractions. Hope and Carter might vow not to let Steffy get them down despite how bleak things look. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring plenty of excitement, so stay tuned. In the upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, a surprising alliance shakes things up at Forrester Creations as Eric Forrester finds himself at odds with Carter Walton. Once close allies, their relationship takes an unexpected turn, causing ripples across the Forrester family and the business. Eric's breaking point. Eric has been struggling to maintain control over Forrester Creations amid recent tensions, especially regarding his health and legacy. Frustrated by Carter's choices and his own need to protect the family name, Eric decides it's time to take a stand. This decision creates a major rift, leaving Carter stunned and feeling betrayed by someone he once deeply respected. The new alliance. Eric shocks everyone by allying himself with an unexpected partner, a bold move to safeguard his vision for the company. This surprising alliance shifts the dynamics at Forrester Creations, positioning Eric with someone whose loyalty he values but whose motives may be less than pure. The alliance could signify Eric's determination to preserve his legacy, even if it means leaving old friendships behind. Carter's reaction. Blindsided by Eric's decision, Carter is left to pick up the pieces. Deeply hurt, he questions his future at Forrester and his place among the family members he once trusted. His anger and disappointment may lead him down a different path, and fans can expect Carter to stand his ground, potentially forming alliances of his own to counter Eric's influence. The Forrester family divided. Eric's choice causes shockwaves throughout the Forrester family. Ridge, Brooke, and others weigh in, with some questioning Eric's loyalty and judgment. As everyone scrambles to understand the implications, loyalties are tested and the family faces new divisions, each member needing to choose a side. An uncertain future. With this new alliance, Eric has set the stage for a power struggle that could reshape Forrester Creations. As he turns his back on Carter, questions arise about who will ultimately control the company and how far each character is willing to go to secure their vision. Stay tuned as The Bold and the Beautiful dives into this explosive storyline, with Eric's unexpected alliance creating high-stakes drama that fans won't want to miss. Will Carter find a way to rebuild his standing, or will Eric's decision change Forrester Creations forever? Did Sheila and Carter's deadly plan really lead to Steffy's tragic death? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers unveil shocking twists. In a shocking turn of events on The Bold and the Beautiful, recent spoilers reveal a sinister collaboration between Sheila and Carter that results in Steffy's tragic demise. Sheila Carter, infamous for her ruthlessness, feels threatened when Brooke re-enters Deacon's life. Fearing that Deacon may drift back to Brooke, Sheila plots to eliminate her. But her schemes don't stop there. Sheila sees an even bigger obstacle standing in the way of her relationship with her son, Finn, Steffy Forrester. Sheila's hatred for Steffy has only grown over time, as Steffy continually keeps Sheila from forging a relationship with Finn. Desperate to remove her from the picture, Sheila seeks an unlikely ally in Carter Walton. Carter, typically known as the calm and collected legal expert at Forrester Creations, finds himself in conflict with Steffy over a business proposal. This tension makes him susceptible to Sheila's manipulation. While many view Carter as mild-mannered, Sheila sees a darker side to him, a side she can exploit. The duo hatches a devious plan to make Steffy's death appear as a tragic accident. Their plot involves cutting the brake lines on Steffy's car and lacing it with an anesthetic to ensure she loses control while driving. This intricate plan leaves no room for error. As the episode unfolds, Steffy unwittingly falls victim to their scheme. After a meeting with Carter, she gets into her car, unaware of the deadly trap she's stepping into. Under the influence of the anesthetic, Steffy loses control, and with no functional brakes, her car crashes in a horrific multi-vehicle accident. When the rescue team arrives, Steffy is pronounced dead at the scene, and all signs point to a tragic traffic accident. The police, after conducting a brief investigation, conclude that it was simply an unfortunate mishap. But Finn, Steffy's husband, isn't so easily convinced. As a doctor and a man of logic, Finn begins to suspect something is amiss. His determination to uncover the truth about his wife's death could lead him down a dark and dangerous path, possibly exposing the involvement of his own mother, Sheila. With Sheila and Carter's deadly secret looming, Finn's pursuit of justice could unravel everything. Will Finn uncover the truth behind Steffy's death? And how far will Sheila and Carter go to keep their dark secret buried? Stay tuned for more shocking twists and intense drama as The Bold and the Beautiful takes viewers on a heart-pounding journey of betrayal, deception, and revenge. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Diane Jenkins Abbott and Jack Abbott's plot could come with some terrible twists. Although Jack and Diane are making their marriage destruction seem as real as possible, Y&R has still offered clues that it's an elaborate scheme. By pretending to split up, Diane and Jack could be lulling Victor Newman into a false sense of security. The plan may be for Diane to fake teaming up with Victor on Jack's downfall, only to turn the tables to destroy Victor instead. Of course, Jack and Diane may be setting Kyle Abbott up for a fall of his own. Diane told Victor that would hurt Jack, so she may be hoping to get Kyle fired from Glissade, which would pave the way for Kyle's Jabot return. However, we can certainly see the potential for Diane and Jack's charade to go horribly wrong. There are already some cracks in the plan, since Diane seems to be thinking the worst of herself and feeling doubts creep in about whether she's truly changed. By playing this part and acting like she only cares about herself, Diane may start to believe she's too selfish to deserve Jack and Kyle. Perhaps Diane will convince herself that Kyle and Jack are truly better off without her. That could lead to Diane self-sabotaging and genuinely ruining her marriage to Jack. Diane might have the perfect chance to do that now that Victor and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, are dealing with some relationship problems. Since Nikki considers Jack a friend, she won't be able to get on board with all the damage Victor is trying to inflict. Using Kyle against Jack will really be a low blow in Nikki's eyes. Nevertheless, Victor feels justified in going after Jack and won't apologize for the way he handles things. The harder Victor pushes on this, the wider the rift may grow with Nikki. Meanwhile, Victor and Diane could bond over their new partnership. Diane might go into this under false pretenses and actually end up reconnecting with Victor, who happens to be her former flame. It's possible something could reignite between Diane and Victor under the circumstances. Will Victor and Diane cross a romantic line and surrender to some temptation? If so, Diane and Victor could both face backlash for that major betrayal. Jack's scheme with Diane could bring very real consequences and ruin their marriage for real. Likewise, Victor and Nikki's marriage could take a serious hit, so having Victor and Diane step into romantic territory could bring some great drama. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Diane and Victor's partnership will lead to trouble one way or another, so stick with us for predictions on the fallout and updates on any cheating news. CDL's where you want to be for the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, so drop by regularly for more Ivy&Hope info. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that LA debutant Electra Forrester is having her presence felt quite well, especially in Will Spencer's life. The youngster is already smitten by the newest arrival at Forrester Creation. However, it seems their romance is off to a rocky start, thanks to Steffy Forrester's interference. Does that mean this love story will end even before it properly starts? Let's find out. Steffy has known Electra since she was a little baby. Of course, Electra went overseas right after kindergarten, so it has been a while since Steffy has seen her. However, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Finn's wifey is happy to see young Electra, even though she feels FC does not have the time and resources for a new jewelry line. Steffy might still find some place for Electra at the company. There is a chance that she may hire Electra as an intern at FC, thus taking her under her wing. This may even cause her to develop a soft spot for Ivy's niece. But things might change when she catches a hint of sparks flying between Electra and Will. Steffy may tell the youngster that falling into a romance with a Logan Spencer man is a terrible idea. We know how stubborn and persuasive Steffy can be, so if she makes up her mind about not wanting to see Electra with Will, she may go to any extent to stop their closeness. She may even try to fix the girl up with someone else, perhaps even Zendith, but the heart wants what it wants. So we have a feeling that Electra won't relent if she comes to take a liking towards Will. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that we've got some comings and goings news to pass along, so let's talk about what's in store. For starters, Ivy Forrester seems poised to extend her current stay in LA with a gutsy move. B&B fans know Steffy Forrester refused to even look at Ivy and Electra Forrester's designs, so she delivered a hard no on reviving the jewelry line. However, Ivy took the idea to Eric Forrester later and got his full support. Eric obviously still has plenty of sway at Forrester Creations, and pointed out that his name is on the building, so he's prepared to help Ivy and Electra out. Plus, Ivy will take matters into her own hands as well by pitching directly to Ridge Forrester, who may agree with Eric in the end. B&B's weekly preview video seemingly shows Ivy and Electra in celebratory mode, so their jewelry line may move forward despite Steffy's lack of interest. We know Electra is sticking around, and Ivy may stay for a while too based on this good news. Eric will feel confident that having more Forresters in the mix is going to be a wonderful thing for the company. Other comings and goings news points to the return of the show's longtime comic relief. Dick Christie will reprise his role as Charlie Weber, but he might have a serious task to complete this time around. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Charlie will pop up in the November 1 episode, but we have to consider why. There must be some use for a security guard, so this could tie in with Steffy's upcoming bold move. Steffy is on the verge of making a choice that'll send shockwaves through Forrester Creations, and Ridge is going to back her up. Could Carter Walton get fired? Will Charlie ultimately escort Carter out of the building? If that's the case, Hope Logan just might quit in solidarity. It's not like Hope's line is going to last very long without Carter's support anyway, so Hope may take a stand for him soon enough. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope and Carter's romance will continue to blossom, so we'll bring you more story predictions and updates on the aftermath of Steffy's shocker.